Are you ready for today's challenge? Go ahead, gather your supplies, and meet me at the art table. Have you ever wanted to be an astronaut and go inside the rocket ship and just fly right out of here, go all the way into space? Well, you can't be an astronaut right now, but maybe we can paint our rocket ship and just imagine. Okay, I have here my materials, my primary colors, blue, red, and yellow, and then I have black and white, a paper or a canvas, paper towel, a cup with water, my two brushes, a flat brush and a round brush, a pencil, and we will also use a bowl and maybe something small, a circle, like a cap or anything small that you can trace. All right, let's get started with our drawing. We're going to put the plate right over here on the left corner, the bottom left corner of the paper. My paper is vertical. I don't want the whole plate on the paper, just a little piece of it, a part of it, see? The rest is outside of the paper, and now I'm going to trace that. So just like this, just a portion of it. And then I'm gonna get my small round object, the cap, and I'm going to put it right over here on this corner. And I will also trace that. Okay, now I'm going to draw my rocket ship. I want you to think, let's simplify our shapes here, and I want you to think of that, just a triangle. But pretend that the triangle ate a lot of food and then it got a little bit chubby and round. So I want you to think of it as coming out of the earth. This circle here is going to be the earth. So it's going to be at an angle. So let's do your triangle. One line and then another line next to it. And then the bottom, I want you to curve it. Just like that. Okay? So now what we can do, we're just gonna round it a little bit. Just round it out. See, it's still a triangle, but it's just rounder. All right, now I'm gonna separate the tip. So just curve it. Make sure it's aligned, but it's curved. And then the bottom is also curved. And then think of another triangle, but it's gonna come from here, and it's also gonna be curved. And another triangle here, and it's also gonna be curved. So really, it's a lot of triangles that we're putting here together. And then we're gonna make a line in the bottom here, just to separate the bottom. See that? So try to do that. Now we're gonna add a circle right here. This is where you're gonna be peeking from. You're gonna be looking out the universe and the space from here. You gotta make your window. So make a little circle. Okie dokie. I like it. I like my rocket ship. Now let's paint it. Put your pencil down, get the big brush, wet it a little bit. And I'm going to start with the dark blue. I'm going to start with the dark blue right here on the top right corner. And you can just paint however you like with your strokes. They don't have to go side to side or anything. Just maybe crisscross is a good option. Try not to paint over your rocket ship, but if you do, it's okay. It's not a big deal. We're going to just paint over it anyway. So I'm going to paint the rocket ship, but don't do it now. Try your best. So use your blue. Oops, I painted over. Paint over it. Try not to. Just crisscross. Hey, have fun. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna fly away. Now, as you approach the earth here, we're gonna add a little more white into our blue and make a light blue. I want it to start getting lighter. Just keep going. Let's keep painting. I know it's a lot of hard work. Hard work. It's hard work and hard work because you can put your heart into this and really just express yourself through the painting. Pretend you're there. It's pretty magical. All right, do you see how I gradually went from dark to light? I hope that you were able to achieve that too. Just keep blending, blending right where the two colors meet, the dark blue and the light blue. I like what I see. I'm gonna move on. Now I'm gonna continue with the blue and I'm going to add just a little bit of white because I wanna make this blue even lighter. I want it to be lighter than it was before, the one that I was using. And then I'm gonna paint the earth. You're barely gonna see a little bit of difference. Yeah, make it lighter, definitely lighter. Outline it. This is what you do. You outline it first and then you paint the rest. Outline the circle and then you paint the rest. Okay, the earth is not only blue, it also has some green on it. So let's make some green. Blue and yellow make green. So now I'm just kind of like circle my brush over, and whatever gets off of it and whatever happens. I just leave it there. I'm not gonna over blend it. I want it to create, I want it to be more like the land individually in some areas. So I don't want to necessarily like blend it, put the green everywhere. Don't want to do that. Just dab it around, leave some of the blue showing. You see? Have some yellow, have some yellow and blue. There you go. Kind of looks like the earth, right? Actually, I wish there was more white on mine. Maybe yours has white, so I'm just gonna put a little more white over here just to stand out more because it was too close to the sky. The color was too close. And you see how I have my paint, I have my brush almost laying down on the paper? Look, it's just like that. That's how I'm painting. And I'm just kind of touching and dabbing the paper, and whatever is there, I leave it. Don't over blend it, otherwise it's all gonna become one color and you're not gonna have that marble look. Okay, now I'm happy. I'm going to clean my brush, and then I'll get some white. And if this brush is too big for you, you can use the smaller brush for you to paint the moon. The moon is going to be, I'll change the brush too, so we can both be doing this with the same brush. White and a little bit of yellow, not much. It's gonna be mostly white. And then I want you to outline that circle. Outline it first. Don't worry about coloring it in yet. So if you're happy and satisfied, then you go and you color it in. Paint on the inside. It should be very light yellow. It's mostly white. It's like a very pale yellow. And then I'm just gonna get a little bit of black. I wanna make like a gray. I wanna add some of that marble look too, the same way I did here, but with gray. Just to show there's a little texture on the moon, so it doesn't look flat. See, just dab it a little bit, don't over blend it. Okay, pretty cool. Now let's paint the stars. The stars, we can clean your brush, get that round brush. We're using the small one, and we're going to just make little dots around. Make dots everywhere, scatter them around. Some can be bigger, some can be smaller. Doesn't matter, because some stars are really far away, some are smaller, some are bigger. There you go. And then maybe I'm gonna make a shooting star. So this one is it has a little tail, and then I'll make another shooting star here. Just pull it. Has a little tail, a few shooting stars. Why not? And you can have some clusters. Some of the stars are getting together. And then some are kind of lonely. They're loners. All right, now we're going to paint the rocket ship. You are free to use whatever colors you like to use. It's your rocket ship. You're the one going into space, so you pick your colors. I'm going to, if you want to do the same as mine, that's great too. I'm going to paint my rocket ship. This big area is going to be white, so I'll just outline it. I'm going to outline it first in white. And then color it in. I know you can't see much because I'm painting pretty much white on white, but I still want you to cover it. I don't want it to be just the plain white paper. It will look unfinished. Okay, so this is now white, this big part here. Now the tip, let me make the tip, I'm gonna make it red. Actually, I'm gonna make it orange. I want mine to be orange. If you like the red, keep the red. I'm gonna make mine orange. Just want it to be a little bit brighter. So it's pretty much, the tip is a triangle. That's what it is. Cool. And then the wings are going to be, let me think. I'm gonna make the wings green. It's a colorful one. It's a very colorful rocket ship. I'm running out of blue. Some blue here. So green is blue and yellow. I'll make that green. Try to trace it first. Outline it, outline the wings, and then you color it in. There you go. And then the bottom here, I'll probably make it red. Should I make it red? No, because my fire is going to be red and orange. So I'm going to actually make it purple. How about that? I'll make it purple. So I just added a little blue to that red, and it made it purple. Now yours can be any color. Remember, pick your own colors. You can have it all the same color if you like. You don't have to use so many different colors. Cool. And then for the window, I will make it yellow. The window is yellow. And I'll probably just add, I'm just gonna touch up the tip here again, because for some reason it didn't cover well. So I'm gonna, if yours covered well, then you don't have to do this. I'm gonna make more orange, and I'm gonna cover again. Was not acting well, acting out right. There you go. That's a little better. Okay. Now I'm gonna use black to just kind of add a few different touches. I'm gonna add some dots here in the bottom. Maybe I'm going to outline the white. I feel like the white needs to be outlined. Just going around the white. I guess I'll do the purple too. The white and the purple. I'm outlining. And maybe I'll outline the tip as well. But I won't outline the wings, because I like the way they look already. You don't have to outline if you don't feel like it, if you feel like yours is good the way it is. Outlining can be a little tricky, and you have to have a lot of patience and stability. in your hands. So make sure you put your arm down or your hand down, put it on the table, hold the brush. Okay. All right, all right. I'm gonna clean my brush, clean it completely. Add a little bit of a reflection of what's going on that window. So I just added a little water, and then I picked up some of that light blue that I already had, and then I just did a little zigzag inside. Now I am ready for this. I'm just gonna add a highlight on the wings, just a little line, and then a highlight on the tip. Okay. Now I'm going to make the fire. The fire is going to be orange again. You should have some orange already made. And all we're gonna do is just right in the middle here in the bottom, I'm gonna pull it out like this. Just pull it. Go from the center, from the middle here, and then pull it out. Don't do it all around, just right in the middle. You don't have to go all the way around. And then you get some just yellow and do it towards the bottom of it. So you have some orange and some yellow. Like that. And maybe a touch of white, not much. I wouldn't do much. Few lines. That's cool. I feel like these little dots need to be lighter. I'm gonna make them white instead of black. See, you can change things up as you go. It's possible. So cool! Look at my rocket ship. It's going all the way up into the sky. Well, I hope you had fun painting this with me, and thank you so much for painting again. Bye-bye! Thanks for painting with me. I would love to see what you did. So how about you take a picture of your painting and post it on the Spotty Dotty Show Facebook page so I can see it and so you can be entered to win the Stay Creative Art Prize. And at the end of this challenge on August 31st, I will be going live to meet and greet you and to draw the grand prize winner. So see you tomorrow for another painting challenge.